Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's RichTheMan here, and this is This Week. This week is my return back and sliding in to doing content again after taking a little bit of a break. It meant that there was a lot of videos to make, but also a lot of things to enjoy. And that was the great thing about Easter weekend. It wasn't just a weekend about religion, it was a weekend about family. And family is incredibly important, especially over times like bank holidays. Love bank holidays when you guys bust your gut at work, bust your gut when it comes to school, and you kind of get 4 days off around Easter weekend, which is ace. Love that. Saturday was one of the best days because I got to start off by seeing my dad. I then went and saw Sammy the tortoise. Welcome to Saturday, and I'm just taking a nice little stroll in my hometown of Taunton. Just going to see my dad and Sammy the tortoise, who's not yet got the sun. The sun at the moment is what he needs. He needs to power him up. He's like a solar panel. He needs to charge up, and then he'll be moving around. He had a bit of a red kind of mark on his mouth. That's not blood, that's a strawberry. He had a nice little strawberry in his mouth the other day, so it's still the red coating from the strawberry itself. It's lovely to see the sun out. I'm feeling great at the moment, absolutely positive. Got to get some videos made a bit later on when I get home. I have to see my mum and family and do some stuff with Frank, like maybe get him in a video or two. Someone said about doing a crystal opening, and also I thought about another idea. So he's already going to be a star. Later on Saturday, it meant that I was going to my mum's and we had a nice kind of family meal. My auntie, uncle and cousin were there, as well as my sister and her boyfriend. So it was a nice little gathering there of people and some really kind of positive stuff. I had a few drinkies and enjoyed my time. Easter Sunday saw lots of chocolate. My God, chocolate. We all love chocolate. I need to stop eating chocolate, I think. Once it's in the house, oh my God, like it just gets eaten too much. The other thing was we went for a barbecue, a nice family barbecue, and that was amazing. Also, there's Frida the dog. She was there, and obviously pictures will be coming up of that. First picture's got me like, yo, what's up? And the second picture's like, yo, what's up, dog? And the dog's like, yo, what's up, Rich? Monday saw me going to paint in the zoo. They've got giant tortoises, and I tell you what, it was really great to see a giant tortoise. Like, just the way that they move, they're so big. I mean, Sammy moves like he's super quick. Frank doesn't move at the moment, and he's just a dopey little tortoise. And like, I'll explain why. I'll put some pictures up of him being dopey, and to give you an idea how dopey he was, he would put himself in like M's high heels, like just in the heel part, and get stuck, and then we had to then get the heel, take the heel up because he then got stuck in it. The other thing was, you know, those door stoppers. There's like, we've got these door stoppers that when you kind of fling them, they kind of like spring activated, so you go like blah, 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 like that. He got stuck underneath it, and instead of kind of coming away from it, you think, all right, I'll go away from the wall like that. Instead, he turned into the wall and then went round, and It was so funny. Also, he became a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle because he now likes Goodfellas pizza. Not that he ate any pizza, because that's wrong. Shouldn't feed tortoises pizza. He just like no anchovies, dude. Shout out to my mate Liam. He said about that. Tuesday and Wednesday was pretty boring. I have kind of learned a lot from people's feedback as to improvements, and I think the one kind of way that I've made improvements, and that's the thing about looking at myself and going, hey, look, you're not perfect, is when I do videos where there's content which is kind of, I seem to like read it off of the screen, and I've kind of learnt my lesson, because the video where I talked about the freezing bug and the freezing issue, there was a lot of likes on that video. I think because it was delivered in the way that people would enjoy more. So, for example, I read it, I take it in, I then regurgitate it back with like a small facts, like a paragraph is in one sentence of me deliver, and then at the same time maybe I attach a joke to it, or maybe I attach some kind of further talking to that and kind of elaborate on that. I think that's what people were trying to say, hey Rich, improve by doing this, rather than saying you're effing shit, you're effing this, you're effing that, you stupid idiot. Thank you anyway. That is great feedback. Thursday, another great day, because I get to see Sammy the Tortoise, my dad, and my mum. Should be in the other order rather than the insignificant order. But still nice to see them and kind of relax and play a lot of Arena. I've been playing a lot more Arena than I have done. It's really good to kind of like get back into it and do more live streams. That's another thing. I will get back into this habit, and I will be doing an ending card on my videos probably in the next couple of weeks saying I am live streaming on these days, these games. I think that would be good. I think really appreciate that. I think people would really appreciate that even. And as well, when I came home from Thursday, it was time for a live stream with Al and Plum. First one back for a few weeks, all three of us. And it was really enjoyable. And thanks for those that turned out for the World of Tanks live stream. I know people are kind of wondering, well, why aren't you doing something? Why are you doing something different? I've played World of Tanks for about 5 years, and I enjoy the game. And it's terrible to kind of say that my MCOC stuff bullies out or kind of thrusts out the World of Tanks stuff, because back in the day, I used to do World of Tanks content very regularly. But because of the success of being recognized as a Marvel Contest of Champions YouTuber, it's meant that I'm kind of really only known for one sole game rather than being a brand or a person. But saying that, we had something that reminds me, back on, I think it was either Tuesday or Wednesday, we had a new saying, which was, I ran into flailing legs and came out victorious. And I think that's something that if anybody wants to create some kind of thumbnail or some kind of artwork, please do that and send it through to me. And that leads us to Friday, and on Friday I'm doing this video as well as doing a tell me more about on Parker Robbins, aka Hood, and I think people are going to enjoy that. People did ask me to kind of look at that character and do a bit more. We did cover him a little bit on the Dormammu and Hood are coming to the game video, but I felt that obviously that's in the that was when I was doing prior to this new delivery of content where I take notes. It does take me a little bit longer. I will read through comic book stuff for about an hour. I'll then formulate some notes. I'll then talk passionately about the piece that I'm, or character that I'm talking about. And people really engage with that more than the way that I was doing it, where I was just reading off things and being an idiot, because I shouldn't have just read off things like that. It takes a little bit of time for people to buy into you as a brand if you're passionate about your piece and come off passionate about whatever you're doing. So, hey ho, heading into 10,000 subscribers, I think I've nailed down to a T what I am doing and how I'm doing it. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. Anyway, it's going to be great, folks. Okay, so that was this week. Thanks very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, subscribe, and yeah, all I can see is have a great time, whatever you're doing. Hope you had a great Easter, whatever you're doing, whatever religion you celebrate. It's all about a time for family, regardless of any religious persuasion that you are. Bank holidays, that's what it's for, in the UK or in the US or wherever you are. Hope you are well and doing great, and I shall catch you on the flip side. See ya next week. Bye bye.